Hey lads, bit of a dusting at the start of this week and absolutely puking down for day 2 at Disneyland. So obviously, Snow Angels, it's a given right. Absolutely magic seeing Disneyland like this. We got crepes, as you do, and just fooled around. So cool. Gingerbread Max, and that's all she wrote for France. Next morning we're on the road to Germany. Max with his bubbles in the elevator, I can't. Had a big German feed when we got there. Currywurst, cheese spatzel, pork knuckle, Wiener Schnitzel, all of the lot. That's what was left of the apple strudel. Went to the Porsche factory, some incredible Porsches there. So good. I think the kids had a good time too as well, but it was so cool. And we actually went back to back. We went to the Mercedes Museum. It's probably even more epic. Such an incredible setup and so many cool cars. That's Princess Diana's car, the car from Jurassic Park. Such a big display. Maxie and Clint doing the pit stop challenge. And the next morning, Maxie with his breakfast sausage cigar. We went to the largest indoor playground in Europe, we're told. The thing was massive. Again, I think the kids had fun, but it was just as much fun for the adults. It was a pretty short stop in Germany. We're here on the road to Austria, and a nice warm welcome. Sauna hangs, breakfast mimosas, and here's a quick tour of where we're staying. There's the Weapon upstairs, the kids, bathroom, kids sleeping. There's a Clint sleeping. There's a balcony there looking after this gorgeous valley. That's the rest of the resort that the chalet is a part of. And quick shuffle downstairs. Sorry, I sped this up. Didn't want the video to be too long. Lounge room, kitchen, and then our room has a sauna in it and a waterbed, which is an interesting sleep. And there's outside, we've got a little hot tub. Straight to frolic in the snow. Obviously, the playground doesn't matter that it's covered in snow. First attempt at a snowman. Greggy not hating it, actually, which is pretty cool. There's the lads. And the whole area is just stunning. So cool. We're in Fugen. So nice. There's the chalet again. And like I said, it's part of a resort. So this is the spa area in the resort. Absolutely beautiful. So well laid out. And just a really nice relaxing area. It's got this incredible infinity pool, which has been getting a fair bit of use, which is great. And today we went up the mountain to go tobogganing, which is really cool. 5.5 kilometer toboggan track. Actually, a fair bit of it was kind of sketchy, actually. And the kids having a schnitzel on the slopes. They're the toboggans. Had to stop halfway down the route for have the run for a bit of a play around in the snow. Just magic. Look at this. Fun was had. Too good. And that's all she wrote for this week. So we're heading home. Love you guys. Speak to you soon. Bye. Greetings from beautiful Austria. Have a look at this. We went for a little hike this day, just soaking up some of the sun. Look at the view. We were hiking up to this waterfall, and there's the crew. We gave up halfway and went for lunch instead. But yeah, unreal. And this is the said lunch, which was very nice. All the drives around this Austrian Alps are just next level. That night we had a beautiful barbecue back at the chalet, and look at this setup. So good. Law's cutting the fennel. Clint's on the barbie. So good. It was so good to have the fam here for a couple of weeks. We had such a ball. Obviously got the fire humming. The Kiddlywinks joining me on a Teams call. Here's Maxie and Maya wearing my Santos, and here's Maxie wearing this watch, and I explained to him the importance of it. It was a really nice moment, actually. And a bit of stacks on. This morning we actually went to use these moon bikes. And this sled bobsleigh, so good, so much fun. Cheeky bit of rock climbing, which is awesome. More stacks on. Obviously, robot to finish the day. Absolutely nailed it. Greggy enjoying that waterbed. I'm happy to sit at the back of it. Probably got 1 minute sleep on that thing. What a concept. This drive was beautiful to Innsbruck. We visited this place where they've held the Winter Olympics a couple of times. Top of that ski ramp, you're going to be mad to go down that, but pretty cool. Have a look at the landing. So cool. Went for lunch. Mayor in Law's jacket. Maxie with a burger the size of his head. Uncle Mode engaged. Was really rating the fit that day. As I said, so good to have the fam. Went for these desserts. We got every Austrian dessert there is. And then everyone, including Greggy, got the sugar crash. So it was a pretty lonely drive back to the chalet. One more swim in that beautiful infinity pool, and that's all she wrote. The kids were back on the plane to Melbourne, but we had a great time. And here's the new joint we're staying at in Austria for the next couple of weeks. It's a really good setup. That's the place right there, and just there is the end of the ski run. So good. They've got these little golf carts you can drive into town. We actually got a puncher in the X5, so now we're driving this Audi wagon on winter tyres. It is a weapon. As I said, beautiful little town we're staying in, right in Almbachtal. I think that's how you say it. Greggy lapping up the sun, listening to another one of my business ideas, and we hit the slopes, which is awesome. There she is. Have a look at her. And she shreds too. Oh, the T-bar, Dean's favourite. Look at that. She shreds. We had an absolute ball on the slopes that day. And today we visited the Swarovski Museum, right next to where the Swarovski crystals are manufactured. Look at the size of that. There's a Rocket Man outfit. So cool. So many awesome pieces. Actually really enjoyed it. And has the backdrop for the office. Love you guys and speak to you soon. Bye.